All right, let us talk. Let us what? Let us talk. I've written them here. What they don't tell you about house hunting. See, I'm not here to bobo you. This is what I experienced firsthand. Now, of course, I knew some of these things because I already watched these YouTubers videos on house hunting. I'm going to leave their names on the screen for you guys. Maybe they did not explain like in depth, of course, or more. It choke. Hey guys, Jay here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are stopping on my channel for the first time, you are most definitely welcome. And also, if you are returning back to my channel, thanks so much for sticking this video. You guys definitely know that I do not take it for granted. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what they don't tell you when house hunting. See, it's not somebody said, okay, this is what I experienced firsthand, and I did not know majority of these things before I decided to get an apartment or before I decided to go house hunting. However, before I went house hunting, I watched these YouTubers videos and it helped me quite a lot. Okay, I kind of knew what to expect, sort of, but I feel like they did not tell me the detail. Okay, hence the reason why I'm making this video, because see, I am sure that there are still going to be thousands of people that are going to go into house hunting and they don't know shit like me. Okay, they don't know anything about it like me. Okay, so that's why I'm making this video for you, so that you get first-hand information from me as the experiencer to the non-experienced. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so the very first thing that they don't tell you is to be financially ready. And when I mean financially ready, babes, sis, bro, you need to have money. You need to have money. So let me break it down here. Come, let me break it down. When I actually started, or when I wanted to get an apartment, I had a budget, okay, and I told my friend then that for whatever reason I was not going to exceed that budget, because again, I did not have money. Okay, I practically saved almost majority of the pay I got from my internship just to be able to get an apartment after. Okay, so I did not have any excess money to be throwing around and wasting. Do you get me? Good. Now, when you are paying or when you want to get into house hunting, bear these things in mind. There is something called the total package. Okay, so don't come and be thinking just like me, that was thinking that, oh, I'll just pay rent and that's all. Hello, testing microphone 1 2, come closer, call those at the back, tell them to pay attention. Okay. You will pay your rent. That rent, that's your 1 year rent. However, depending on your ability to negotiate and what the owner of the house is asking for, there are some landlords that will ask for a 1.5 years rent, there are some that will ask for a year's rent, there are some that will ask for 2 years rent. Okay, so depending on what you can afford and your ability to negotiate, because there are some people that will ask for a 1.5 years rent and you can negotiate with them and then they'll just allow you pay 1 year rent as per you can talk. Okay. However, whatever the case may be, you're going to pay your rent. Okay, so your rent one side, and there's another thing, another bracket inside that total package that is called agreement and commission. Okay, so that agreement and commission is the money that goes into, I think it goes for the agents and all of that. Okay, so that will include legal fee and some yada yada yada. So you hear them say 80-80 or 50-50 or 70-70. If you hear them talking like that, that's your agreement. That's the agreement and commission. Okay. Some will even say 100-100. That's agreement and commission. The cost. Jehovah. Now the next part is what they call, I've forgotten the term that they actually call it, but it's something that you pay for damages. Okay, so most of them always say it's refundable, but don't even put your mind there. Let me just tell you the truth. So it's like a fee that you pay just in case while you are staying in the person's house, maybe something spoils or whatever, and maybe when you are leaving, they will now use that money that you paid initially to repair it. But I just feel like it's just like a way of extorting people, because I mean let's get off it. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is that your rent is not the only thing you are paying for. Okay, so if your rent, take for instance, is 350k, if your rent is 350k, yeah, agreement and commission is 100, that's 200. Okay, so that's 550 already. Now it's not everybody, it's not every agent or landlord that collects that damage fee thing. So if you are lucky and where you are getting they do not collect that fee, then 550 is all you're going to be paying on your first payment for the apartment. And subsequently you are going to be paying your 350,000 naira rent subsequently. But for that first payment, sweetheart, you are going to pay 550,000 naira. That's basically what makes housing in Lagos expensive. Okay, that is what makes housing in Lagos expensive. Those extra fees that they collect on the first payment, that's exactly what makes. So when I mean have money, we are not done with have money financially again. Let me now take you down to when you are going to be searching for the apartment. Of course, you're going to meet with agents. Okay, you're going to meet with agents. Some agents are graceful enough, they are just going to, you know, you're going to call them, they're going to show you the apartments that they have available. If you like it, you make payments and then they process everything and all of that. So which I have never come across that type of agent throughout my house hunting. I never came across it, but I heard that there are some like that. Okay, so if you are lucky, you're going to meet some of them. But the ones I met, they will tell you to pay consultation fee. Now this consultation fee spans from 3,000 to 5,000 naira, some 10,000 naira. I'll go if anyways, let me not discourage you people. Okay, so let me just tell you how it is. So the consultation fee spans from 3,000 naira to 10,000 naira at most. See, if somebody's telling you to pay consultation fee, even at 10,000 naira save, watch it. Okay, watch it. Okay, so for every agent that takes you to an apartment to check an apartment, they are going to tell you to pay consultation fee. Now you're going to pay consultation fee. That's aside though, that's aside your total package. You're going to pay consultation fee. So imagine 6 agents take you to different apartments, sweetheart, you are going to pay that consultation fee. So you are going to pay, you're probably going to pay like 3,000 to 6 different agents. Okay, so they just took the light, or however, I'm going to continue to film this video because it's very important that it goes up tomorrow. So you're going to pay them that fee. That is separate. Okay, so your total package, that fee, and then when the agents are taking you to these different apartments, you know, to check them out and to see if you like them or you don't like them, you are going to pay for their transportation and your transportation to every location that they take you to. Yeah, you heard me right. Okay, so if they take you to 10 houses in a day, sweetheart, you're going to, and they have to take a bike or a marwa or whatever to that house, you are going to pay their transportation to that house, and you're also going to pay your transportation as well. So bear in mind all of these things that you're going to be paying for. That's why I said you have to have money. Oh, hey, go. You have to have it though if you want to go out something, because it is not for the weak. I did not know all of these things. That's why I'm saying that the YouTubers that I watched did not break it down as such to me. So when I was hearing all of these things, I was like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, well, are these things actually really necessary? But it is what it is. Okay, next thing that they don't tell you about is to be mentally ready. Sis, you need to be mentally ready and be mentally capable, because these agents, they're going to mess with your head. Okay, they are going to mess with your head so much that you go the one that say, actually I be more money now, today I just reached Lagos, get a high level. Oops, did I just switch? But yeah, they would irritate you that much. I'm not even kidding you. Now God bless your soul that you meet really nice agents, because I met this very nice agent. It was just so fortunate that me getting this place, I didn't get it through him, but that man was super nice to me. God, I don't know, he was so patient, he was so kind. He literally, yeah, I had to pay for his you know, transport fare to every location, but there were times I even paid from his own pocket, you know, like he's actually a little elderly, so he kind of took me as his daughter, and I was like, oh, okay, like their ages are still this nice. And I was telling him, and I was like, well, him is just doing it. He actually like when he saw me, he just liked me and all of that. I'm like, okay, thank you for being patient and nice with me. But see, just pray that you don't meet the really devilish ones. I don't know, for lack of better words, really just pray that you don't meet the other side of good ones, okay? Because man, they're going to frustrate your life. Another thing I'm going to say on being mentally ready is that if you have a budget, sweetheart, try to stick to it, okay? Because these people, they are going to upsell you. Let me break it down. So initially, when I was looking for an apartment, I was looking for a self-contained, okay? That's like a room, toilets, bathroom, kitchen, okay? That was all I was looking for. Now I know that I have a business to run. I also have, you know, a YouTube channel, trying to create content for my business page and my personal page and whatnot. So I was kind of thinking, okay, is it possible for me to actually get a self-contained that would be big enough, that would give me that enough space to be able to run all of these things in the same room? So my friend was telling me, oh, just close your eyes and get a mini flat. And I was telling her that, see, I don't get money, I don't have that kind of money. But when I started house hunting and they were showing me the different houses and the different prices, I realized that the difference between a self-contained and a mini flat is almost negligible. Yeah, if that makes any sense, it's almost negligible. So after I thought of everything, and then I was, in fact, the self-contained I was seeing, they were so super small. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, they were so small, and I could not even imagine running all of these things in the same room, and that would still be the place that I would be sleeping. And if I have visitors, for instance, that's the same place that they will sit down. Yo, it wasn't, I didn't even see it working out at all. So I decided that, okay, I was going to get a mini flat, okay? And honestly, the difference between a mini flat and a self-contained is not really so much. So I just closed my eyes. I had to up my budget. Now that was my personal decision. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. That was my personal decision. But you would see agents trying to upsell you. Literally, you will tell them you want a self-contained and they will be taking you to a mini flat. If you want a self-contained, tell them that it's a self-contained you want, not a mini flat, so that you will not waste your transport fare there if that's actually what you do, like if you actually don't want that, okay? So in your request, be stern. I don't know how else to put it. Be stern, okay? If it's a self-contained, all they have to be showing you is a self-contained, okay? Now the next thing about that they don't tell you about is be ready to compromise, okay? Be ready to compromise. Now fun fact is, yes, if you're very patient, you're going to get a really good apartment, okay? But the thing is, you cannot get, how do I put it, you cannot exactly get exactly what you want. I don't know if that makes any sense. So if you like an apartment, for instance, here, there's going to be something that just puts you off about that apartment. Sis, if it's something negligible, just go with that apartment. So let me give my apartment, for instance, as an example. The room is okay, the sitting room is okay, the area is very quiet, which, I mean, is good for my content creation and whatnot, except that there is this church that they open just every Wednesday. So I know that Wednesdays I cannot film, okay? So that was a compromise I had to make, okay? And also the bathroom and the toilet together is quite small compared to what I'm used to, if that makes any sense. It's small compared to what I'm used to, okay? So but I still have to compromise for that. Okay, so if there are things that you can just overlook when getting an apartment, please overlook them, as long as it's not going to cause any serious or major inconvenience. Okay, because honestly, you cannot get that perfect house. Okay, if not, you're going to be looking forever, really. That's in my own opinion. I don't know about any other person's opinion, but that's in my own opinion, especially from my experience. Because take for instance this apartment here that I'm putting up here right now. I liked the room, I liked the sitting room. Oh my god, I loved the kitchen. The kitchen was so big, but the toilet and the bathroom, so small. And I just kept thinking that if I'm washing my clothes and all of that, won't the water be pouring into the sitting room, you know? And yeah, even though I was ready to compromise for that, somebody else paid before I paid for the house. Okay, so that's another thing. If you like what you see, pay sharp. If not, they will carry it past your head though. Pay for it and get going. And the next thing that they don't tell you is housing is expensive. Okay, so I think I kind of broke it down in the financial in the first point I made about finances and all of that, and I gave the reason why housing is expensive in Lagos, and maybe not in Lagos, maybe in Nigeria. Okay, that's majorly the main reason why housing is expensive in Nigeria, and it's because of these unnecessary rip-offs. Okay, now while I understand that some people make a living off these things, I feel like there should be some sort of regulated fee that is just collected. Okay, because for the agreement and commission, you get some apartments and they will tell you the agreement and commission is 50-50. Okay, and you go to some places, they will tell you the agreement and commission is 100. Like, can you guys just stick to something? If it's going to be a self-contained, I don't know if they can just, because the agents that I told you that was really very nice to me, like we spoke at length, and it was like they have like a corporation or something, or like a club or whatever it is that is called for agents. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. You know, I never even knew that there was something like that. Okay, so I was not thinking in my head that can't they come together, you know, and just have like some sort of regulated fee and say, okay, maybe if it's a self-contained agreement should be maybe 50k, commission should be 50k, like, so that everybody that would be expecting to get a self-contained will know that aside their rent, they're going to be paying an extra 100k, and not that, oh, this person will say 100k, this next person will say 50k, this next person will say 70k, you know, that kind of thing. So if they could just sort of regulate it, it will make so much sense, honestly, because I feel like some agents are just really greedy. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sorry to say that, but from my experience, I just feel like some agents are just unnecessarily greedy when it comes to this agreement and commission thing. And for me to think that the agreement goes to the landlord, you guys, these people are ripping us off too much, honestly. Like, how will the landlord corrected rent and still also collecting another 50, 70/100k for agreements? I don't get it. What are you agreeing? What are you drafting out to the lawyer? What are you drafting out to the lawyer? If you have like 6 flats, it's the same lawyer that is going to draft out the agreements now and the contracts for the housing. So are you paying the lawyer per tenant, or bro, I don't get it really, but something needs to be done. Some sort of regulation needs to be done about that. So you need to bear that in mind, that housing, that's majorly the reason why housing is expensive in Lagos. Okay, so when you are out something, sis, you need to put all of these things in check before you plan or decide that you want to get an apartment in Lagos or in Nigeria as a whole. I really hope that this video was absolutely helpful to you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.